So cooling on graphics card is pretty important and has been a big, well, I wouldn't say problem, but challenge in the last few years and maybe even decades, because GPUs are getting more and more power hungry, and this is why cooling them properly is a good thing. And this is why we want to check if it is possible to get lower temperatures even on a new graphics card. If you have seen the video of building this PC, this GPU is about 3 to 4 months old. Even to get lower temperature out of this graphics card by just changing the thermal paste to better one, I guess, because the thermal paste that is originally put on the card by the manufacturer is kind of aimed at longevity. Those thermal pastes are aimed to work about 10 to 12 years very well, and after that they drop off quite heavily. And so they are not really aimed at a high performance, which this one is not really aimed at as well, but it is better than the stuff that is put on originally. So we tried to change that. We also tried the same thing on an older GPU, which was about 5 years old, an RX 570, and we'll see the results after this. Obviously, after opening the card, your warranty sticker might be damaged, but those stickers aren't really the be-all and end-all of warranty anyway. So yeah, that's one thing you have to judge yourself if you want to go for that risk or not. But we went ahead and went with the risk. On this card, I had the issues that if I put the power target on the maximum and let a very power-intensive game run, the GPU hotspot went to about 90 degrees and sometimes above, and I wanted to lower that a bit because the hotspot is the spot on the GPU that was the hottest, measured from multiple sensors on the GPU, and yeah, I hoped that this would help a lot or lower that by a bit at least. And testing this, or rather applying new thermal paste, and this cheap MX4 stuff, which is supposed to be like a few bucks, I guess, for the small syringe, and this already helped massively with the GPU hotspot. We got it down multiple degrees on the same load scenario, so this was pretty impressive even on a new card. But I have even seen new cards where you were able to lower the temperatures by 10 or even 15 degrees because some cards may have had some issues with the thermal paste application itself from factory. We had that problem on an RX 480 Strix, for example, where that did like an improvement of 15 degrees or whatever, and some cards might even be able to reduce it by 5 or 6, 7 degrees if you, for example, use a better thermal paste than this, like a Noctua NTH2, or for example Thermal Grizzly Cryonaut or whatever. Then you might be able to get even lower temperatures. In my case, I only went for this stuff, which, even though it's kind of a low end, still helped massively, especially on the RX 570. And that card is about 5 years old or so. It was maintained by the looks of it quite well, although I think the thermal paste was never changed. Changing to the MX4 stuff, we were able to lower the temperature of the GPU quite drastically, and therefore also improve the loudness of the card, so the card is now much quieter. Obviously, on older cards, you are bound to have better temperatures by changing the thermal paste, because the thermal paste that's originally on there, although developed for durability, it still can dry out and will go down in performance with age. So I always would recommend changing the thermal paste. It's one of the easiest things you can do to your used card to improve thermals and also noise. If you like this video, give it a like, and if you have any questions or other things that you want to talk about, leave a comment down below and subscribe to this channel if you like what we do. Otherwise, I wish you a nice day and goodbye.